All right, folks, high school football in Georgia ending with a bang at this week's GHSA state championships. The Perry Panthers, of course, took home their first ever state title, and they did it in front of a pretty big crowd. Check this out. The state title game is returning to Mercedes Benz Stadium for the first time since 2018 this year, and in the process, setting some all-time records. More than 50,000 fans coming through the doors over the 3 days this week, easily beating out the average of just over 27,000 that was set during those 4 years at Center Park Stadium, aka Old Turner Field. Executive Director Robin Hines also said those final numbers for this year don't even include complimentary passes, which could at least add 5,000 more to the total. The previous total attendance record was 47,922 in the final year at the Georgia Dome back in 2016. Well, one of those teams winning this week, of course, being Perry. The Panthers taking home their first ever state title in their 70-year history, and quarterback Coulter Ginn is keeping the celebration going this week with his commitment to the University of Georgia. It was announced by the Perry Panther Football Network on Facebook. Ginn received a preferred walk-on offer from the Dogs on December 4th. You look at the numbers, it is easy to see why. 2,456 passing yards and 16 touchdowns in 2023. And that's all while Coulter missed part of the season because of injury. Those walk-on quarterbacks, I gotta say, do pretty well at Georgia over the past few years, right? Coulter is not the only one heading to Athens. Joining him is defensive lineman from Dublin, Nasir Johnson, who was originally committed to Florida, officially flipping to Georgia today. And what a season he had for the Fighting Irish. 39 tackles, 13 of them for loss, and 2 sacks on the O-line. Nasir graded out at 82%. He's 6'5", 300 pounds, and can do a double backflip. I told that story earlier this season on Tailgate 13. You can go find that on 13WMAZ.com. Well, the early signing period coming up next week. We know there's a lot of them to get to. We want to see yours. If you've got an athlete signing, you can find me or Marvin James on Facebook. Mention us there, or you can always email news@13WMAZ.com. That does it for